The next generation Ricoh multifunctionals, bringing together people and workflows. This is Susie. Susie likes efficiency. She makes sparse use of office supplies. Her ideal device is green. It understands her main tasks and carries them out without wasting time or consumables. The new Ricoh MFP is spot on. When she types in her name, her personal welcoming screen appears. She has created her own workspace directly from her desktop. Icons that Susie no longer needs have disappeared from the screen. Even better, she has stored her most common tasks under personal icons. Scan to email is her favourite. Every day she scans a report at 300 dpi and emails it to a group of people. Just one touch and the job is done. While at it, she puts the icon for archiving right next to it. What a time saver! And no more mistakes. She asks the system administrator to save a backup file of her preferences. This way, any new Ricoh device will be ready for her in seconds. Susie likes to be in control. Every once in a while she checks her green status. It's fun. Thanks to Ricoh's sustainability awareness, she can set an example for her colleagues and guide them towards a totally green office. This is Mr. Jameson. Mr. Jameson does important, highly secret work. In fact, it's so secret, nobody knows exactly what he does. Mr. Jameson likes to keep it that way. When he logs on to the new Ricoh multifunctional, he knows that all data will be encrypted with the latest algorithms. His documents can be viewed by selected eyes only. That's not all. His incoming faxes are only printed when he is present. When it comes to managing any kind of document, Ricoh is on top. Mr. Jameson is also very cost-conscious and likes to impress Susie by avoiding waste. He has therefore ordered the administrator to set up a maximum number of prints for each user. Cost control is the key for Mr. Jameson. Because the new Ricoh responds much faster than before, Joe and Susie no longer have any excuses for hanging around the device, wasting valuable working time. This is Joe. Being a Java SE expert, Joe has mastered the improved SDK. With his USB stick in the side of the panel, he makes backups of the MFP's system settings and Susie's preferences. He's already configured new Ricoh devices by simply loading the same settings. His network layout is also on the stick. When placed into the side of the panel, he can directly print whatever he wants and preview it conveniently on the touchscreen. Some materials come directly from the web. Joe then browses the web on the very same touchscreen, from which he can print directly. Joe explained to Mr. Jameson that the new Java SE software enables the device to respond 5 times faster than before. Mr. Jameson did some math and then asked Joe to set a specific print quota per user. That answer didn't really make sense to Joe, but while working on it, he also placed the company logo in the corner. He impressed Mr. Jameson by marking all output with security information, a simple administrative setting. Each sheet now tells Mr. Jameson where it comes from. Yes, Joe definitely tries to stay friends with Mr. Jameson. But Joe likes Susie even better. Joe's job has become so much easier, especially since the MFP evaluates whether a print job can be completed before it starts producing. So no more incomplete print jobs to resume. And it processes smaller print jobs anyway, even when another big job has been put on hold until all required consumables are in place. So sometimes Joe calls Susie and asks her to hurry up and print her schedule for the next day, which she always does before going home. The next generation Ricoh multifunctionals, bringing together people and workflows. Feature-rich, cost-efficient, sustainable and secure.